Hey girls and gals, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today is another episode of my 5 in 5 series, and today I am giving you 5 horror book recommendations in 5 minutes or less. So specifically today's theme for 5 in 5 is 5 horror books that came out this year, 2023, that you should prioritize for your October reading. So the first of these 2023 horror releases would be The Spite House by Johnny Compton, and this is a book about a father and his 2 daughters who move into a haunted house. They're being paid by the house's very eccentric owner to try and capture evidence of the paranormal. Our main character, Eric Ross, and his 2 daughters are fleeing something strange and an event in their past. They're looking for a fresh new start. They're down on their luck. They need money. They get the opportunity of a lifetime as Eric and his daughters start recording the paranormal happening in the house. Things may be escalating to an extent that they cannot control, or they can no longer brush off as not paranormal. If you're looking for a Southern Gothic haunted house story about grief and love and the bond between a father and his daughters and what he will do to protect them, check out The Spite House. Next up, we have Silver Nitrate by Silvia Moreno-Garcia. We follow Montserrat, who is the only female editor in an all-boys club of film editing. We follow Tristan, who is a down-on-his-luck actor who used to be very famous, but after an incident is not very famous in the movie industry anymore. And then we follow an enigmatic and mysterious director. These 3 team up to rediscover this lost film, to film and dub and edit over the very last of this footage from this director's movie, which is purported to be haunted, cursed, and may contain a spell for bringing people, someone, or something back from the dead. As they start to film this movie, Montserrat and Tristan are plagued by mysterious things that go bump in the night and members of a cult, all taking place in 1990s Mexico City. If you're interested in cursed object horror, definitely check out Silver Nitrate. Next up, we have Maeve Fly by CJ Leeds, and this is a weird and wonderful ride about our main protagonist named Maeve. During the day, she's a Disney princess at the Disney theme parks. At night, she's a little something darker. She channels her inner American Psycho and maybe preys upon people. This is for my body horror fans. This is for the people who love like women-led horror, who like the unlikable and maybe a little bit deranged female main protagonists. We follow Maeve in her dark descent as she meets someone who may have monstrous appetites of his own, and is it a match made in heaven or hell? She has to learn how to control her monstrous appetites, or maybe does she want to control them, or is it time to finally let loose? Next up, we have Monstrilio by Gerardo, Samano, Cordova, and this is for those who like Frankenstein, who like the A24 horror movies that deal heavily with grief and family relationships and the bond between a parent and child, and just how far you're willing to go to reincarnate your child after your child has died. After their son Santiago dies, this couple takes a piece of his lung and feeds it according to old folk traditions, hoping but not really feeling like this will bring him back to life. Something comes back to life, and is it their son Santiago, or is it something a little bit more monstrous? So this is for my gothic fiction lovers. This is for the ones who like horror that's sad and sweet and sentimental and really makes you think, what are the difference between man and monsters, especially the monsters that we create. And then last but not least, we have one of my favorite books of the year, point blank period. That would be Our Share of Night by Mariana Enriquez. And this is, I do not say this lightly, for fans of Stephen King, who like the paranormal horror that Stephen King provides, along with all of these details of truly fleshed out, truly realistic characters, family sagas, the details of the mundane and everyday life mixed in with horror. If you like that writing style, you've got to check out this book. This is a sprawling family saga following a man and his son, and this man is trying to save his son from a family destiny that they have of becoming a conduit for the dead, but not just for the dead, for this cult to use this son as a conduit. So we're following that story. We go backwards and forwards in time, and we get to see from different perspectives and explore just, you know, the horrors of supernatural horror, but we're also exploring the horrors of colonization, civil war, and classism. And I cannot speak enough good things. This has so many good horror tropes. Like one part we have, you know, a man and his son on the run a la Firestarter. We have some kids who go in to explore a spooky old house, and maybe not all of them come out. All of these tales are interweaved together to make the story of this one family, and this is truly incredible storytelling. So if you're looking for something spooky to check out September or October, go ahead and check out these books. They're absolutely wonderful. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel for all the cozy gaming and bookish content. Stay safe, keep it creepy, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye!